Now let's solve this problem, okay? They have given this table and our table is having arrival time, priority number, which means they have given that we need to use the preemptive priority based scheduling algorithm, okay? Which means they have also given that the process with the least priority number should be given the highest priority, okay? As per that, priority of process P3 is higher than P1 is higher than P2, okay? Why? Because P3 is having the smallest number followed by P1 followed by P2. Okay, that is what we can understand from the table. Also, they have given that our turnaround time consists of CPU time followed by IO time followed by CPU time. Okay, now we need to calculate the CPU efficiency percentage. Okay, fine. See, in case if the CPU efficiency percentage is 40%, then the CPU idle time percentage is 60. Okay, 100 minus 40 equal to 60. Okay, that is very obvious, right? Fine. Now let's draw the Gantt chart. Okay, fine. Now at time unit 0, the only process which is present in the RAM is P1. Okay, the only process which is present in our RAM is, which has arrived to the RAM is P1. So we will start with P1. Okay, and then we will execute at least till time unit 2. Why? Because at time unit 2 some process is coming. Okay, we need to check whether its priority is higher or not. Fine. So we will execute till for 2 time units. Okay, and also it goes to IO. Okay, it goes to IO and it will complete its, sorry for it is priority number. Okay, fine. Actually, process P1 needs only one time unit of CPU initially. Okay, after that it goes for IO, after that it goes for CPU. So P1 will continue till time unit 1. Okay, and then it goes to IO for 5 time units, which means it will complete its IO at time unit 6. Okay, fine. Now at time unit 1, we don't have any process in the RAM, right? P2 and P3 has not arrived, fine. P1 is in IO state or blocked state because it has gone to IO, fine. IO, reading something from the IO devices. That's what we mean by IO, right? Fine. P1 has gone to IO. Now, so from 1 to 2, our CPU will be idle. Okay, because the time unit to P2, P2 is arriving to the RAM. Fine. Now let's execute P2. P2 will execute for at least one time unit. Okay, because at time unit 3, P3 is arriving to the RAM and also the priority of P3 is the highest. Okay, so since P3's priority is the highest at time unit 3, we will see we are using preemptive priority based. Okay, that's why we are preempting P2 and then we are executing process starting with process P3. Okay, we will continue with process P3. See, P2 is executed for one time unit. Fine. Now we are continuing with P3 and P3 will continue till 5. Fine. Then it will start with its IO. Okay, time unit 8, it will complete its IO. Okay, fine. Now as of now, so P3 is in IO state. Fine. P1 is also in IO state. Why? Because P1 will complete its IO only at time unit 6 and we are at 5 now. So we will execute at, so as of now only P2 is in the RAM. Fine. So which means P2 is in the ready state. Sorry, all three of them are in RAM as of now, but only P2 is in ready state, whereas P1 and P3 are in IO state or block state. Okay, fine. So we will execute process P2 till 6 at least. Fine. Now what? This will become 1. Okay, because we have executed for one time unit. Fine. So at time unit 6, we have P1 is done with its IO. Okay, P1 moves from IO state to ready state. Fine. Now P1 is available and P2 is available. Which one is the highest priority? Definitely P1's priority is higher than P2. Okay, so we might have to continue with process P1 and P1 will execute at least till time unit 8. Okay, till 8 process P1 will continue because at 8 P3 is arriving. Okay, P3 is completing its IO and it has the highest priority and we might have to continue it with P3 at time unit 8. Fine. So it has executed for 2 time units. Okay, P1 has executed for 2 time units, so this will become 1. Okay, fine. Now at time unit 8, P3 will start and it will complete its execution at 9. Okay, so P3 is completely done. Okay, P3 has moved from IO, that is fine, and it has also completed its 1 time unit of execution. So P3 is completely done. We need not worry about P3 hereafter. Okay, fine. Now at time unit 9, we have both P1 and P2, and P1 has the highest priority, so we will continue with P1 till time unit 10. Okay, and P1 is also completely done. So as of now, we have only process P2. Okay, see, P2 needs to continue with this. Okay, this burst. Okay, so we will start with P2, and then it will complete its 1 unit of execution, 1 unit of CPU time. Fine. Now at 11, it needs to go to IO for 3 time units. Okay, it will complete its IO time unit 14. Okay, now at time unit 14, P1 and P3 has completed, and so they have been removed from the RAM completely. P2 has also moved to IO state. So as of now, no process is in ready state, and so no process can be scheduled at time unit 11. Okay, from 11 to 14. So from 11 to 14, our CPU will be idle. Okay, now at time unit 14, P2 has completed its IO, and then P2 will move from IO state to ready state, and P2 will complete its 1 unit of execution. Okay, so P2 is also done. Fine. Now we can calculate the CPU efficiency percentage, which is quite straightforward, right? Out of the total time, which is 15, okay, 15 minus 0 is 15. Out of this many time, how much time units does the CPU idle? Is the CPU idle? It is idle for 3 units here. Fine. It is idle for 1 unit here. Okay, so totally 4 time units the CPU is idle out of the 15 time units. So CPU idle time percentage equal to 4 by 15 into 100. It is in terms of percentage. Okay, fine. Now we can easily calculate the CPU efficiency percentage as well. CPU efficiency percentage. Okay, CPU efficiency percentage, and that is nothing but 11 by 15 into 100. Okay, see, we can either calculate the CPU efficiency percentage from this, or you can even calculate from this. How? It is CPU is utilized for 1 time unit plus CPU is utilized for 1 time unit. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, and 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, so 11 by 15 into 100 percentage. We can also calculate it this way. Okay, that's it. The problem is done. Okay, and if you want, you can even calculate the completion time, arrival time, completion time, turnaround time, and all this. Okay, that is very easy, right? We have solved a lot of problems. Fine.